Yeah, it's nice to talk to you today. How are you?
Yeah, it's fine, but a little bit tired, but it's good. How
Mm-hmm.
about you?
A bit tired today.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
tired.
Mm-mm. Right. But how was your weekend?
Uh, Weekend, what I did? Oh, yeah, weekend I went to the water park nearby my hometown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had a fun time with my family. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays it's the start of the summer, so there were too many people there, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
crowded. And furthermore, nowadays the rain season of Korea is started,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not hot. It's a little bit cold. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, even though it was cold, but we had a great time there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Good, good, good. All right. And that's great to hear, Logan. Yeah, so yes, and do you like rainy days?
No, I don't like rainy day, but we went to
Why?
water park, could swim.
Mm,
But yeah, I like outdoor activities, but when it
mhm,
is rain, I
mhm.
cannot I couldn't enjoy the outdoor activities freely,
You like,
yes, such as
uh,
riding bicycle or camping or some play golf.
mm,
It's impossible. So that's why I don't like the rainy day. Do you like rainy day?
um, I sometimes I like rainy days. Yes, but if it rain hard and or heavily, or if there's a typhoon, I don't like
Typhoon,
typhoon.
typhoon.
Yes, right. Mm-mm. Right. Yes. Okay. And are you ready for a lesson?
Yes. No, 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 I'm not ready because um, I have something to discuss with you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because as I sent a message, I passed the final test of the bio
Mm-mm.
course.
Mm-mm.
So next time, so recently I make a new schedule. I make a plan to study how to English the remainder of this year because I need a OPIC grade in my company.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because the grade that I got almost 3 years later, 3 years ago, was expired a month ago.
Okay. So, what do you mean?
So first of all, I need OPIC examination grade for work.
OPIC. OPIC.
Yes, pick. Yeah,
Mm, okay. So you want to practice OPIC, is it right?
yeah. So I want to prepare the OP grade because my grade that I got 3 years ago was expired.
Okay. So, when are you planning to start practicing OPIC?
So I try to exam at September and October
Mm,
because October, the end of October, I had the employee
mm,
evaluation at the time.
okay,
So
okay.
I essentially needed the grade. So before starting consonant course, I want to practice the OPIC. So uh, so let's say, so please recommend some other course to prepare a peak test
OPIC.
because yeah, a peak
Mm,
because so I don't want the course exact the a peak textbook.
mm-hmm.
So I
Mm,
want I want to I want to learn your expression or your pronunciations and
mm,
some skill to make some storyline about of the answers, the general
mm.
answers.
Okay. Speak your mind. Speak your mind or free talking book. If you
Uh,
do not like the OPIC, um, because for me, I recommend OPIC book, but since you don't like that, um,
Yeah, I think
we
OP
can
book is
try.
not funny.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Speak your mind. Try speak your mind. Speak your mind.
Oh,
Speak your mind.
so
Senior.
it's a senior or orange or blue, the kind of textbook or
That for that, it's actually learning some patterns. So if you want, speak your mind, because speak
speak
your
your mind.
mind. Yeah, it's
Mm,
like free talking. So this is the book. I'll show you.
yes, so please recommend your best. So
Okay.
I want you to try. Please, I want to practice the natural
Mm,
speak.
yeah. So this
Mm,
one. Yeah. So you want to try
first
it
day.
today for a
Oh
few minutes?
yeah. Oh yes, I want to try.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen around the other textbooks, but I can pick
Okay.
not yet. So
Okay. All right. So let's try. Okay. So today let's talk about addiction. Okay, so later, for a few minutes, let's try to check your book. Okay, so
mm,
addiction. Mm. So based on your understanding, what is addiction?
oh, addiction,
Yeah.
dictation, addiction. I have no idea. Can I find the dictionary? Huh?
Okay.
Oh, addiction. Based on your understanding, addiction. Yes, it's bad meaning.
Hmm. Addiction can be, yeah,
Maybe
usually it's
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
It's,
it's kind of social problem. It's drug addiction, a game addiction,
yeah, so
alcohol addictions, right?
That's right. So people have different so people can be addicted to something. Yeah, so if
Mm,
you say addiction, it's the need or strong desire to do something. Yeah, so addiction is the need or strong desire to do something.
yes, I
Yes.
can understand.
So for example, people can be addicted to gambling. Yes, because
Gambling,
okay. Or people can be addicted to shopping. So
yeah, me,
shopping, we call it shopaholic. Coffee, I am addicted to coffee.
yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
so yeah, so for slang they say coffee holic.
Mm,
Coffee holic. Yeah, so okay. And what okay, so what do you think is addiction?
yeah. Uh, you ask my opinion.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
So, so very my personal opinion. So
mm-mm.
life is good. Is
Uh-huh.
good or
Yeah, so
bad?
what can you say about addiction?
I can just I can understand your asking
Okay. So what is your opinion when you
opinion.
hear the word addiction? Yeah, so what springs to your mind or what comes to your mind when you hear the word addiction?
Yeah, I think it's a bad thing.
Mhm.
But
Okay. Oh,
it's yeah, but as I say, the bright side. It's become some very strong uh, more motivation, strong
Yes,
motivation.
yes. It is a strong desire.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Um, all right, and let's try to check. What are some things that people can be addicted to?
Oh, something. Yeah, I think people, as you mentioned, just gambling as well. Some people
Mm-hmm.
addicted. Some people would be addicted to nowadays game, just a computer or mobile game,
Mm-hmm.
and some entertain people. Now it's Korean social problem and entertain Korean uh, movie or pop K-pop stars addicted to the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
So, which is not good.
yes, right.
Yes. Mm-mm. So they are addicted to drugs. Yes. Okay. And what can you say about those people who are addicted to drugs?
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon?
What can you say? What can you say about those people who are addicted to drugs?
Maybe they feel sadness after
Mm-hmm.
the performance or concert. I just heard
Mm-hmm.
that they feel too lonely or some have some fall to panic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they contact to they touch to easy to touch the drugs. I just heard about that.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, that's right. Easy to, okay. The drugs. Okay. That's right. You have an idea. So they feel depressed. Yeah. So because
Depressed.
probably they feel depressed, and okay. So they feel depressed or stressed out. Yes. And they don't have any outlet. Yeah, so they don't have any outlet, outlet.
Outlet. Oh yeah, outlet is
Mm-mm.
I think it's a kind of shopping mall.
Mm. Yeah, so that's one, how can I say, one meaning. But if you say outlet, it's a method by which emotion can be expressed. Yeah, since they feel sad, they kind of express that they feel sad or depressed by drinking or by using drugs, like those kind of things.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Mm,
So at first, it is just for them to feel better. So they drink alcohol or they use drugs just for them to feel better. But as time goes on, um, they they become addicted to it. So it's becoming a hobby. Yeah.
mm,
So that's the reason why we have alcoholic, we have we have those shopaholic, those kind of people.
yes.
Yeah. So they have to overcome. They have to overcome it before they become addicted to it. Mm-mm. Okay. All right. So are you addicted to something?
Mm, yes. Sometimes I addicted online shopping, like a shopaholics,
Mm-hmm.
and I got and I and I feel stressful. I want to buy something that I don't need.
Uh-huh. Have you ever heard about impulse buying?
uh, impulse buying. Yes, impulse buying. Yes, I like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay. So impulse buying is buying things um without planning in advance.
Yes, I know. So immediately I decide to buy something.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so you have to plan in advance. So so that you will not become a shopaholic.
Yes. Uh,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I think so.
Mm, right. Okay. And in your opinion, what is the worst type of addiction?
Mm, yes, in my opinion, the worst, uh, the if the people who was addicted to something cannot control himself, I think it's the worst type. But I
Mhm.
think the someone can control by himself. I think
Mhm.
it's become a very positive, strong motivation to do
Mhm.
something.
Mhm. Yeah. So maybe the worst type of addiction are um addicted to, those people who are addicted to drugs. Yes. Right. Because they can commit crimes.
Mm, commit crime.
Yeah. Yeah. So they can commit crimes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
commit crime.
Yeah. And then they cannot focus um focus on their work, so they don't have they cannot um earn money for living.
Yeah.
Yes, and they try to commit crimes for them to be to buy for them to have something to buy for, I mean, drugs. Yes.
Yes, it's to waste of
Mm-mm.
money.
That's right. That's right. Okay. And how would you handle addiction?
Yes. Um, I said I like to shopping, but
Mhm.
sometimes I can control myself. So
Mhm.
I didn't buy something. Just just imagine that when I buy something, just imagine.
Mm, yeah, so okay, that's good. So if if you so you just imagine that you want to buy something.
Yes, so
Okay.
I think it's a kind of eye shopping. Eye shopping is English or some Congolish.
Okay, say online shopping.
Or online window
Uh
shopping.
Window shopping, yes, right.
Yeah,
So
I
uh
enjoy yeah window shopping. To spend time
mm, so I
buy
think
online.
I think it's better window shopping. Yes, but it's tiring sometimes to do window shopping. Yeah, but I think you can enjoy window shopping. Okay, so what do you think is the misconception regarding addiction? What do you think is the misconception regarding addiction?
Misconception.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mis misconception. What is the misconception regarding addiction?
Mm-hmm.
My addiction.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so in general, what do you think is the misconception of addiction,
Yeah,
regarding addiction?
yeah. Maybe general people think the people who had addiction has a serious problem. S-
A serious problem?
Yeah, people think the people who has addiction ha, has the serious problem. But it's a kind of misconception about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Wow,
that
I guess it's
is
very difficult.
yes, yeah. I think you have a point. You're right. Yeah. So okay, so that's a misconception. Then that means it's a wrong idea. Yeah. So because people don't understand and they tend to think that those people who are addicted to something um are depressed. Yes, but okay. So if it's a wrong idea, why do you think people are addicted to something? Why are people becoming addicted to something?
Oh, yeah, I always say the answers. Some people
Mhm.
get depressed, or
Mhm.
some feel sad, or if some people hurt,
Mhm.
feel hurt from something, they want to compensate about that to
Mhm.
yeah for to compensate about that to, so that they get the addiction. Wow, it's difficult, very very difficult. Psychologists.
Mm-mm. So if people, okay, so like the one that we mentioned earlier, people just want to have an outlet, right? Yes, outlet because
Mm,
of
all right.
stress, because of stress or depression, right? Yes.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
right?
right. Because I think when the people feel very happy, they don't need to get the addiction. But yeah, opposite
Mm-mm.
side, they is to fall to addiction. Fall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So they are mm, easy to form addiction.
Yeah.
Um, what you mean is they are more sus- they are more they can be addicted. Okay,
Addict.
so
Yes.
yes, to something, right? So they can be addicted to something, right?
Yes. Right. Addiction. Wow.
Yeah, or they can be they can be susceptible. Yes. Okay, so they can be yes, um right, susceptible to stress. Yes. Okay, so that's why they become addicted to something. Right. Okay. And okay. But misconception means it's the wrong idea. It's the wrong
Yes.
idea of people. I think what you said is actually the why people become addicted to something. Yeah, so the misconception, wrong idea probably is people who are addicted can never change to something, right? So that's the
I.
wrong idea, right?
Yes, I think.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so okay, so people can do something in order for them to recover, yes, or overcome, yes,
Overcome. Yeah,
overcome,
overcome.
yeah, addiction.
Mm.
Yes, right. Okay, so tell me about famous people that have been addicted to something. Ah, okay, so you told me about K-pop stars, right?
Yes, now there's a Korean very serious social problem has happened.
Mm-mm.
Many many famous K-pop stars,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, got to police officer.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Right. So they actually yes they are now in prison, right?
Yes.
Mm-mm. Okay. So right. And how important is a support system when it comes to recovering from addiction? So if you say support system, then that means it includes the help from the government or your
Government.
family, or your family.
Yeah. Yes, I think
Yes.
the addicted people can overcome by himself. So the system,
Mhm.
such as government or the family, his
Mhm.
family must help him to overcome the addiction if it isn't harmful to him.
Mm-mm. Right, right. I think it's easier for him to overcome addiction with the help of his family, right?
Yes. addiction.
Right. Yes. How can the government help those who are addicted to something?
Wow.
How can the government help those who are addicted to something?
Mm, some consulting about that.
Mhm.
And how say some campaign and spread the campaign how harm it is.
Mhm.
So
Right.
yes, wow, it's really difficult.
It's okay. So this is a practice. Okay. So why do you think people get addicted to something? We already talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let me tell my comment. Okay. All right. So okay, that's just like an interview. Right. For the OPIC, you will be having an interview. Tell me something about your
Mm,
family. Tell me something about your neighbor, yourself. Those kind of interview. What do you do in your free time? So this one, it's I think this book is better for you because it is difficult. Yeah, so you can challenge yourself, right?
yes, you change
Yeah.
it. Well, if this question is in Korean, I can answer even in Korean.
Mhm.
Yeah, very difficult
Yes.
questions about that.
Right, right. Yes, and yeah, so you know how to answer those kind of questions. Yes, for you, just be careful. Okay, I think for you, you have to learn more expressions, vocabulary. Just earlier,
Uh,
I asked you about misconception, but you were talking about this question. Yes.
mm,
Why do you think so? Misconception is different from this question. Yeah. So just be sure when you answer. It's like when you answer the OPIC test. So if they ask you a certain question, you have to focus on the topic. So if your answer is off topic, then it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, so you have to be careful. Yeah, so
yes, sure.
mm-mm. Okay, and then what else? Okay, use various expression. Yeah, so earlier when you answered teacher, I think that you mentioned about sadness or sadness and people okay people hurt want to compensate. Okay, we
Mm,
also need to be careful with the words that you're going to use, want
yeah.
to compensate about that. Yeah,
Is
so
there any other textbook that you'd recommend? Other side?
okay,
More
free talking.
general conversation, or let's
Okay,
try
so
to
free talking one.
test class.
Okay, free talking one is
Free
good.
talking. Yeah.
Free talking one. So free talking one. So you there are lots of
Mm.
uh topic there that you can we can talk about. What if what are those topic? Yeah, about your opinion about the society, those kind of questions.
I think it's like this.
It's
That
like
is like
that,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
Right,
And
but
most
um,
of your students to study which book?
mm, okay. Because if you okay, I'll show you. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, if you're going to choose senior green, this actually, if you're going to use senior, I recommend senior green. But if you're
Green.
going to use senior green,
Senior green.
mm-mm,
Mm.
this is how it works. So we will be talking about patterns. So okay, so Logan, first day off, I like you to read, make three sentences. Let me introduce, read, make three sentences. So it's gonna be patterns, and then vocabularies.
Um,
Mm-mm.
yes,
So
but yeah, it's very,
mm-mm.
like a very general textbook.
Yes, it's the same with senior orange, but senior orange vocabulary expressions is more difficult than senior green. So, but it's the same. It's the same. So you will be talking about your opinion. This is what you have to work on. So this is what you have to focus, because because of the OPIC test.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Well, I
Right.
think it's better because I need to prepare the basic answers, such as my describe my family or myself.
Mhm.
No, but I didn't prepare yet. So,
Mm, it's
mm,
okay. How about what else can I recommend? Yes. If you, because if you're going to do senior article, it's not right because that's about news. Yeah.
Uh,
So senior
yes, yeah.
article is about news, so it's not gonna be okay for your OPIC. Yeah. So free
Oh,
talking,
yeah. Article.
free, free talking is good. Free talking and yeah. So free talking topics good.
Oh,
Mm,
yes. I need to check the
mm,
book before
mm,
the class because my past grade was IM2,
mm,
intermediate grade. At the
mm,
time, I didn't study English just to try the test. I just got the grade because I need just the grade to company.
okay.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
now, yeah, but now I started the English, so I want to get the high level if
mm,
I can.
mm, I understand. Okay, so okay, yeah, so I like you to check those books, okay?
Yeah, this is senior green
Mhm.
and senior series, and you request the
Free talking
yeah,
and
critical and article,
no, speak your mind.
speak your
Yeah, so
minds. So,
yes,
yeah.
free talking, speak your mind. Yes, okay.
Uh, talk was speak your mind is the free talking textbook.
Okay. Speak your mind is this. Okay, hold on. I'll
Yeah, we
check
just
this one.
tried the speak your mind textbook, right? Just before.
Mm,
No.
okay, so this is speak your mind. It's free. It's like free talking, sharing of your opinion. This is the free talking book. So this is different. This is the free talking book. This is the one I am recommend. I'm trying to recommend. So this is the thing that we talked about earlier. Yes, this is
Yeah.
speak your mind.
Mm.
Okay, so this one, okay, we have lots of topics that you can choose from. Yeah, so for
Oh,
example, okay, I'll open one, unit one. Okay,
yes, you are.
okay, so for example, questions like this. Okay, if you were invisible for one day, what would you like to do? If you
Ah, yes, it's
if you
fun.
could go back to the past and change one event in your life or history, what do you, if you can change one part of your body, outer appearance, which one would you like? Those kind of
Mm.
question. It's also good.
Yeah,
It's
it's interesting, but
mm,
I think it's the answers was also difficult to answer
the
immediately, right?
yeah, that's what you need to practice
Mm.
for your test.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, yes, it's fun. Yeah, I will check about this textbook
Mm, mm,
before Tuesday. Ah,
okay.
okay. Ah, it's so hard.
It's okay. So it's okay. So right, and yeah, for your test. It's for your test. Okay, and let's try to check consonant. Okay, so we still have time. Let's try to check part B.
Part B. And
I mean B sound. Okay, so now
uh,
I'm
y-
thinking
you
about
suggest half for the pre-talking and the half for the consonant?
it's possible, but you have a goal, right? Because your goal is for you to finish NS course as well.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
finished the first course, so I want to take a rest because I think
Mm-mm.
I think it's
Yeah, so
fun, but I think it's not easy.
yeah, so that means if you really want to practice for your OPIC, then you have to add additional classes as well. Because
Uh,
yeah, because we have a goal for your NS course too. So that's why you have to study a lot. So
yeah,
yeah,
as course should be continuous to all of the course.
mm,
I think it's not right.
okay. So for the NS course, actually, it should be continuous. So
Oh,
if
really?
yeah, um you cannot change the course because if you will do that, I heard that you cannot go back to the NS course. So we have to finish the course. But if you want, I like your suggestion.
Oh,
Yeah, so we can do half and half. Like for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, we can have a free talking, and for 20 minutes, we can do the NS course. So your course is gonna
Oh,
be the same, but the thing
mm.
is, of course, the time for our time for the NS course, it's gonna be shorter.
Oh
So
yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
mm,
It's very
yeah,
challengeable and wow, it's very good idea. So
mm,
I I consider my plans. Okay.
mm,
Ah,
yeah.
that's every English time, every day I
It's
study
okay.
English.
Yes. Okay. Do you still want to? I think we will not be having enough time. Let's just have free talking today. Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. You have to decide, and you please send me a message. Um, yes, or we can talk about it in our next class. Okay.
Yes. I think about this plan, but so I need time to think about that.
Yes.
Mm.
All right. So now it's
So
July, August, September.
yeah,
Just
and
yeah.
I wanna in fact I wanna learn the expression and improve my vocabularies, and I
Mm-mm.
think I need to study some patterns, how to
Mhm.
express the general conversation in natural.
Okay. Um, yes. If you want that, then I think I recommend
Senior
it's better if
course,
you start, yeah,
senior.
green. Yeah, because if you will start senior orange, you have to start with senior green first. Yes, I mean senior orange is also good, but more difficult expression. Yeah, so yeah, I think senior orange is possible for you. Senior
Oh,
orange is okay. Yeah, so you can start with senior orange.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Mm.
if I must continue this NS course continuously since the BAO course, then I think half, but the course of the half I want to study such as senior course, senior series,
Okay.
and the limited time I want to continue this NS course of
Yes.
consonant. Yes.
Yes.
I make a plan and I share about that before the next class. Is it
Yes,
possible?
that's right. That's right. So, I think that's a good idea too. Yes. All right.
Yes, wow.
Uh, okay. All right. So before we end our class, do you have more questions for me?
No, thank you for
Are
your
you sure?
some suggestions.
All right. Talk to you soon and have a good night's sleep. I'll be waiting for your decision. Talk to you
Okay.
again in our next class. Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. 아, 고민스럽다.